like an endless shadow, no matter how bright the world seems outside? What is it about our brains that makes us vulnerable to this pervasive condition? And, more importantly, what is science doing to unravel its mysteries? Today, let's explore the neural roots of depression and the groundbreaking research reshaping how we understand and treat it. Welcome to Life TFA. Life thought, felt and acted. I'm Amit, and with over 45 years of experience in psychology and behavioral sciences, I'm here to explore the depths of the human mind with you. Today we'll dive into the issue of depression. Depression isn't just feeling sad or having a bad day. It's a complex mental health disorder affecting over 280 million people worldwide, according to the World Health Organization. Symptoms include persistent sadness, fatigue, lack of interest, changes in appetite, and even thoughts of self-harm. But here's the fascinating question. What happens inside the brain during depression? Research shows that depression is deeply connected to specific regions and chemicals in the brain. Let's dive into three key players. 1. The prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and emotional regulation, often shows reduced activity in people with depression. This might explain why decisions feel overwhelming or why emotions can spiral out of control. 2. The amygdala. Known as the brain's emotional center, the amygdala often becomes hyperactive during depression. This heightened activity might amplify feelings of sadness, fear, or anger, making the world feel more threatening than it actually is. 3. The hippocampus. This part of the brain helps process memories. Studies have shown that it shrinks in people with chronic depression, which may contribute to cognitive symptoms like memory problems and feelings of hopelessness. And then there's the role of neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. These chemical messengers help regulate mood. An imbalance can wreak havoc, leading to the emotional highs and lows characteristic of depression. So how do we study depression in the brain? Advanced imaging techniques like fMRI, which stands for functional magnetic resonance imaging, and PET scans, or positron emission tomography, have revolutionized our understanding. For example, fMRI studies have revealed how brain connectivity changes in depression. The default mode network, a system active when we're at rest, tends to overactivate, possibly explaining the ruminative, self-critical thoughts common in depression. Even more exciting is research into the brain's plasticity, the ability to form new connections. Treatments like cognitive behavioral therapy, often called CBT, and even psychedelic-assisted therapy show promise in rewiring these faulty circuits. Here are the main approaches today. First, medication antidepressants like SSRIs or selective serotonin reuptake. Inhibitors increase serotonin levels, but they don't work for everyone. About 30 to 40% of patients don't respond to first-line treatments. Second, psychotherapy techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT help reframe negative thought patterns. Yet, therapy can be time-intensive and isn't always accessible to those in need. Lastly, innovative therapies. Treatments like transcranial magnetic stimulation or TMS and ketamine therapy are offering hope, particularly for treatment-resistant depression. These approaches directly target brain circuits to restore balance. While the progress is exciting, it's important to critique the science. For example, over-reliance on neurotransmitter theories. The chemical imbalance explanation oversimplifies depression. It's not just about serotonin. It's a complex interplay of biology, environment, and life experiences, individual differences. Brain imaging studies often rely on averages, but depression manifests differently for each person. Are we missing the nuances by focusing too much on group data, access, and equity? Many cutting-edge treatments remain expensive and out of reach for most people. How do we ensure that breakthroughs in neuroscience benefit everyone? So what's next in the fight against depression? Researchers are exploring genetic and epigenetic influences to predict who might be at risk, gut-brain connections, and the role of the microbiome. in mood regulation. AI and machine learning to personalize treatments based on brain scans and genetic profiles. The future is promising, but there's still so much we don't know. Depression is a silent battle fought by millions. By understanding its neural roots, we're taking the first steps toward better treatments and hopefully a world with less suffering. If you found this video insightful, share it with someone who might benefit from this knowledge. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments what topics should we explore in future. Together, let's keep learning and growing.